explore songs that are in the kind of lower register, lower range baritone, where I can nicely, or quite soft and restrained, like James Blunt. I've done one by the Hollows, Coastlines, so I can kind of explore the melody. Deep diving into songs of my youth. This is an album and a band I completely forgotten about that I was absolutely obsessed with when it came out in the 90s. I think, I'm not sure how many albums are released, but I was obsessed with this album. It's the Crash Test Dummies. I think they won Best International Band at the Brit Awards for this. And the guy's got a really unique but very deep kind of raspy kind of Johnny Cashy kind of voice. This is Crash Test Dummies and Mmmmm. I hope you enjoy this. A very cryptic song. You're not quite sure what it's supposed to be. Whoa, there was this kid who got into an accident and couldn't come to school. But when he finally came back, his hair had turned from black into bright white. He said that it was wrong when the cars had smashed so hard. And boy, there was this girl who wouldn't go and change with the girls in the change room. And when they finally made her, they saw birthmarks all over her body. She couldn't quite explain it, they'd always just believe. Both girl and boy were glad, 'cause one kid had it worse than that. 'Cause then there was this boy whose parents made him come directly home right after school. And when they went to their church, they shook and lurched all over the church floor. He couldn't quite explain it, they'd always just have gone there. It's quite nice having song practice at home where I'm kind of, rather than the kind of financial pressures of, and I was on my A game doing my Freddie, and actually it's kind of the reason I started struggling actually was due to my success doing my Freddie. I was, at one point I was on my A game kind of at the start of last year before my dad died, and when less life was happening. I had a few minor equipment problems. Well, I had a lead that stopped working at one gig and some stress at the start, but overall I came back with a vengeance, fighting fit. From February, March up until April, I was on my A game. And I had a weekend, I think, all Easter bank holiday, from a care home gig that I absolutely smashed for a load of elderly residents in Bristol, to 2 or 3 gigs in Bristol, both in full voice, with the last one in Portsmouth the weekend I met my boyfriend. In one gig in Bristol that my wireless mic blew, but I managed to switch it to a wire mic within a minute during another one bites the dust, ironically. But still was aware that I was smashing it. So again, consistently great feedback. I had gigs from my agent the year before where I was getting amazing reviews. The reason I struggled was due as a result of my success just being booked out weekends, 2 or 3 gigs, where the compact of the stress and the emotional stress and financial stress and car problems then start to have a domino effect affecting my voice. So I've paid my dues, and actually I've had consistently 10 years of regular paid work. New Year's Eve gigs, getting paid £800 to £1,000. So to anyone that has trolled, I know my own worth, and